Oof. And you know what? I like this flight path. It scares me just a little bit because of where we are touching on the west.
Exactly.
That said, it is going to put everything remotely useful into play. This is a pretty central flight path from south up to the north, ending out in Oasis. And right off the bat, we've already got Clueless is going to the islands. Zenith running out as well for Innate. I think they're going to be fighting for a vehicle. Innate's actually just going to go ahead and take this compound. Roth is going to take this truck. And shouldn't see much here as it looks like Innate was not able to locate a gun up here.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine. It's interesting seeing Zenith this low, though. But yeah, as you said, it's a great playing path for everybody to be able to find their normal drop spots, but I don't like it just because of the fact that it still leaves that northwestern circle as a possibility. And God bless it, I'm so tired of seeing that thing. And Los will find himself a vehicle, and he goes to his own church yet again.
The Church of Los.
Church of St. Los. You gotta love it. All right, where's our circle going? Please, please.
Yes! Oh,
let's go.
All right. Look at that water.
Shut my mouth. Carnage. They're dead center of the circle right now with that compound that I wasn't too sure about where they decided to go, but they end up getting a crate and they end up getting dead center of the circle too. So shows that they will always still know more than me at the end of the day. As Los will find nitrogen. Will he be able to get the flush though?
Oh, the nade is out.
He is.
Oh, it looks good. It's going to bounce once, bounce twice, but land just short 20 FPS, still at 100 HP. But next nade is so close. Somehow survived it down to 40, immediately popping off that first nade. His nitrogen is already lost, but that Molotov is going to do a little bit there to keep Radiance off his backside. It's 20 FPS now waiting for the rest of his teammates. He's just got to get out of there.
I don't think they knew he was there.
Are going to kind of take control for that next rotation. But look at this. Zenith has been very patiently walking up onto this. Kickstart is going to find low, so we see Lada now pushing in, trying to get that flush, but the smoke is out from Radiance. This might be a good opportunity to get a knock. He'll find Batty low. That's two. Immediately picking up the flush. There we go, finding one more, and that's 2 points up now for Zenith. And I still got to get that res onto Kickstars. We see Mystery now throwing smokes, trying to keep him alive, but this is a very tricky position to hold. We've got bullets coming in from every direction. Clueless wants in on this too.
Yeah, Clueless has a nice angle on this, and oh man, I don't know how Zenith was able to come in and get that close coming from the east side without Radiance being able to spot them. But they managed to do it, and they clutch it out, and there we go. Nice circle going to the south.
And stopping for a little bit of heal.
This is going to be an interesting push here. Livid has to make their way across the street. They got to get inside the circle. But the thing is, with Soniqs, they couldn't really put themselves in a position that they would prefer to because Radiance was shooting at them from the backside. And it looks like they're actually going to go ahead and get out of this and make their way in. Just give up this compound, let Livid in. I think that's probably that's a good call. I think I like that call, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, especially with zone like this, you don't want to give up too much of the rotation and the terrain up ahead, right? You want to think ahead to that next phase, make sure you're not locked out on the edge. It is a very easy way to get third-partied from this, and Sonic's already going to make sure that they're in a good location. Now, they have the opportunity to gatekeep Livid, but as you said, they have let them in the zone. Radiant's still off to their south, but we can take a look at the map again. Everybody back inside the zone. That was a very friendly circle shift. Oof. Look at this. This is such an open terrain ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's still trees, there's still different things that they can use to hide around. But I mean, as you said, I mean, that's just a wide open field there, and you've got Elusive and ATC that both have pretty good vision right on top of that. Meanwhile, Exodus is going to be pushing in from the south side. I don't know if they know that Dodge is right here. They're going to find out real quick here.
Oh, he's got to hear him. Nice shots there by Crop. Is going to knock Drassel, but gets found himself by Pat. Caps immediately. The nade goes out. Pat looking, secure that knock. Still needing to make sure that Drassel's okay, though. Might be able to save a res on here. There goes the smoke. And here comes Monty and Reno both going wide. Pat Cap spotting Reno, but just can't find the knock out of that as we see Reno pull back as well, looking for his next angle. He's got an AKM and an SLR, but another smoke out, trying to help Crop. They're hoping to keep him alive onto this, but we've got 2 players down for Exodus as well. Meanwhile, oh no, ATC Marcelik, he's here and he's gonna find Monty.
Timing.
Oh, Reno. I think Reno is just gonna leave his compadres behind. There's not a lot left he can do with this. Now Exodus needing to worry about this ATC push.
Oh, but now ATC's getting pushed from the north by Comets. So Marcelik, while he came down here, this was the right call to come down here in third party on this fight to see if he could get anything. But now they're finding the rest of the team is at a disadvantage here in a 4v3 as Comets is crashing on this compound.
Ooh, and here we go. Meanwhile, we can see Carnage actually taking a knock there for Elusive bit. There we go. Nades in. Aguila is going to avoid that damage, but the next one finds him. Sub-Zero getting a knock onto here. Meanwhile, Dodge has been found by Team Clueless, but here comes this hard push now from Comets. Winnie, though,
let's go, Winnie.
Has the angle on it, is going to find one. Falls down to D-Treats instead, and only Marcelic is still standing. He's got the high ground. Comets still 3 up. Oh. Couple hits there on Victor, but Marcelic immediately pulling back from this, needing another angle. We might not have the opportunity for a res here.
Ooh.
Couple shots will land, still not finding the knock just yet, but Comets have not finished the flush here, and oh, there we go. D-Treats finds him in the end. Any trolls in chat falls. It's going to give Comets just a moment to regroup, but Duel was looking for the pressure, immediately pulling back after bullets in their direction. But look at this. Us off to their side is Elusive.
Hands up for Comets. That was really well executed and something that we've been wanting to see from them. They take control of the situation, put any trolls in the trap. Back in the lobby, New Circle Pops. We're going off to the west, and this is about to get real interesting on the north side here, Clover.
Oh, we've got 5 teams off to the north, 4 teams off to the east. That's 9 that need to work their way into the zone. As we can see now, nades and mollies everywhere right now. As Livid struggling just a bit to hold it to Soniqs. Soniqs don't have points on the board just yet, but both of these teams are inside the zone. They need to make a quick fight of this because we've got the teams pushing in from the north. Shrimsy takes a lot of damage, but will find Soup. That's 1 more down for Livid. But can they help? Caden and Relay both still up right now, as H-Win looking for the angle will get that flush on to Disciple.
And this is why Soniqs wanted to give up that compound that they were at in favor of getting better position inside this circle. Now they find themselves in a better position to engage in this fight against Livid. Down to just Caden and Relay, but Soniqs once again don't like the position that they're in, so they're going to go ahead and rotate around.
Oh no, Theris. Oh, and Duel as well. Just got caught right now in a tricky position here from Snow Patrol. Snow Patrol has lost 1, but Mitchie Boy, Cobalt, and Crawfresh have the angle on this. But, Lopes from afar is going to knock down Mitchie Boy. Cobalt makes sure to clean up what's left of it there as Darth goes down. And immediately Snow Patrol falling down to 2 players. There was no res on to Mitchie Boy, but now they need to push through hard shifts. This
was always going to be hard for everybody coming from the north side. Hard shifts in a perfect position to gatekeep this. And there you go, Maluk's just going to send the shots in. And meanwhile, Oath taking care of... They're going to take care of Carnage Gaming on the eastern side of the circle. They're getting pushed by Elusive now, but there's so many fights going on right now as the east and the north side were always going to pop off here.
This would be a headshot knock onto Crawfresh. We've still got 1 left for Snow Patrol. Inside the blue, it's Cobalt. He's taking quite a bit of damage, but it still might be spotted out. Meanwhile, Oath has been found by Jay All Day and Carnage. The joint effort will clean that
up. Look
up.
At the bodies.
Oh, it is absolute chaos. Meanwhile, it looks like Cobalt was found. That's it for Snow Patrol as well. We're down to 27 players left alive, 9 teams. We can see the north starting to clear out, but it's back again on this southeastern corner where we saw the rest of those teams push in. Clueless somehow has wedged themselves in the middle of this. The Comets still aren't quite fully safe just yet on the edge of the zone, but Exodus is going to, I think, lend a hand here as they now take on the distraction from Clueless. And we saw Exodus as well last game play that south. Oh, Poonage goes down. And Pistola Time's going to pick up that one. Taylor J throwing out a smoke. He's no more throwables. Needs to help out here. Will get some damage onto, looks like, I think that was Patrick. Oh, nice angle there. Pat Caps is going to hit Pistola Time a couple times. They're going to exchange fire. Neither of them find the knock just yet. Exodus still down to 2 players. Off in the distance, we can see Exodus still close off and fighting Comets, but that flashbang is going to land here onto Taylor J. He's still trying to find an angle onto Clueless from this. They're not in the zone just yet.
Look at this. Hardships finally had to leave their compound. They're going to run square into Soniqs. Soniqs finding one of the players from Livid. Relay's still alive. He could come in here and third party onto this and be an influencing factor at any given time. Hardships kind of in a rough spot here. I think Soniqs has the better positioning here in this fight.
I think
and Elusive coming around as well.
There we go. Maluk has actually been spotted there by Profis. We can now take a look. Shrimzy down to 3 HP. We'll be able to pop off that first aid kit. But again, needing to hold both teams not quite yet in the zone. H-Win's just about got it. But here comes Elusive rotating from the side. JL Day has spotted one for Hardships with the blue just starting to touch. This is phase 6.
Ooh.
And Nate and Sock both getting players down. Shrimzy and J-Sag are going to fall. That's it for Livid Gaming. And Elusive, now with 4 kills, 3 players still up, are going to be able to push in on this. Soniqs still watching from the edge. Looks like they have found Lobes. Nades are out, throwables are out, but just can't find the angle on it here.
Oh my God, I love this Elusive team this weekend. This is what they've been doing. They've been doing this yesterday. They're coming back in today, just seeking out the fights here on the edge of the circle.
Zin's got angle on this, though. It looks like Lada. Couple of hits onto Elusive as we're going to see them drop back just for a second. I think got a little too comfortable with that extension. Sock is going to be able to heal, but again, Lobes still on the edge. Doesn't have anywhere left to go, and it looks like H1's going to find him. That's it for Hardships. They're going to go out in 8th place. But now we've got these 2 teams out to the north. We can see this big open field below us. It's going to separate all the teams off to the east and the teams to the south. This is going to be an interesting playable. We can see, look at this. It's just dead center.
This is going to be real rough, but Comet's still 4 up. And again, shout out to D-Treats. Game 1, he got 5 kills. He's already got 4 for himself now as he is putting the team on his back. And look at this. Sweden is going to come up over that top. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We don't need mime. We've got a win. 8 kills now for Soniqs. You're going to have a lot easier time trying to hold this from a compound. They'd actually have a lot better time holding it from the longhouse. But as you said, all of this stuff going on outside of the circle. So Radiance, I think, just going to go ahead and take the longhouse for now and see if maybe Soniqs overextends here a little bit.
And, you know, I think the smart play is as well to push down to the south. It will be a little bit stronger covers. We can start to see Comets inching their way into the zone. They've pushed down just a bit further south from their location, still trying to hold the north, make sure that they spotted a little bit. Oh, McCoy has gotten some hits onto Soniqs. Did not find the knock onto this. Radiance now needing to make the move as the blue zone coming in, and they are on foot with this. Soniqs taking a short rotation, looking for that angle, trying to gatekeep. As now we can see over here, Profi has found a spot in the zone.
So smart.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
Profi knows exactly where they're going to be coming from, but he does have to buck down a little bit, though, because Clueless has eyes over in this direction as well. Shrimzy will spot out one. He's going to find Waldo, and now it's just down to McCoy. Can we see a little former teammate on teammate action? Profi versus McCoy. Who wins that 1v1, chat?
Oof, McCoy, as you said, in a really tricky position. Now taking it a little bit cautious. He knows Profi is in the area, watching left and right, waiting for the Soniqs push, but it's not going to come hard just yet. We've got Zenith and Clueless with eyes on this angle, so they're trying to be a little bit careful. Walking over the ridgeline could be enough for 20 FPS to get another knock onto this. Watching the circle again, we can see everybody is inside the zone right now. And
Comets pay the price, but you actually managed to get out and stay alive and maybe get a little bit more placement for the squad here. Is McCoy, can he come alive here? He's going to find one.
He finds one. Profi goes down. Can he get H-Win and Shrimzy? We're still up right in front of him, but Shrimzy's going to find it first. No, it's 20 FPS. Another kill for Team Clueless, but now Soniqs will get a little bit of a reprieve, should be able to pop off this res, and now their biggest focus is going to be Clueless, who looks like they want to rotate into this spot, given what's left of the zone. Clueless choosing Soniqs with the lesser of two evils to push. They've been having trouble with Zenith. Lada is going to find Pistola time. That's one more down. It's still going to spell trouble for Clueless, who've got to continue moving on. They're not in the zone yet.
They just saved Soniqs, essentially. They were trying to make the push, and the shots from Ladas will pull them down. And now Soniqs are going to find out that Zenith has a perfect line of sight onto this. Profi goes down again as Wing gets flushed out. They should be able to get this res. Yeah, they'll be okay. But Zenith, that one line, that one angle was absolutely perfect. Stopped Clueless from pushing Soniqs, and it stopped Soniqs from pushing Clueless.
Patrick with the Molotov out, looks like might be trying to find a way to push this. We've still got this big field into play. 4 teams, 8 players alive. Yaxley's got a damaged helmet. His vest is a little bit low, but he's going to find 20 FPS. Yaxley! He's going to find Patrick. Oh, that is it for Team Clueless. Comets, 8 kills. Yaxley still got it. And now the push on to Zenith's compound. He knows exactly where they are.
Yaxley the boy. Let's see if he can do anything here. As Zenith has to pull out for their compound. Roth already on foot. He's making his way down to the south here. Oh, Shrimzy's going to find one and open it up. This is good stuff from Soniqs. As it's down to a 2v2v1 unless Mystery can get that res here quickly.
This is a good position for Soniqs. Shrimzy finding himself just outside the center of this phase. We've got 1 minute and 49 seconds until it closes. Meanwhile, I said Mystery looking for that res here. They need to stay just ahead of the blue, but the spread from Soniqs could be enough to spell trouble. I think Profi might be able to find the angle onto Yaxley as well, who has not quite taken the bush just yet. Mystery continue to walk to the south. You heard that fight earlier. He knows that somebody's in this area, but isn't quite sure why. Roth is going to take a chance on the roof. This is really risky here. If Shrimzy looks this way, could catch him on the Volt animation, but Roth is going to pull it off, but what's he going to do with it? Can he spot Yaxley from this angle?
He is so lucky that that tree is right there. That's all I'm going to say. Roth, nice little positioning here. He's going to spot out Profi just a little bit. Oh, Profi going to have to pull back down there. Yeah. No, that's a good little ridge line to work with. And now Zenith, they're running out of time. They got to find somebody. They're going to find Yax. Turn it into a 3v2.
Here we go. The blue zone forcing Shrimzy to make that move. He is going to fall down. Lad's going to find it. It's just up to Profi. And he pulls it off. Soniqs, 13 kills, winning game number 2. Yeah, let's get it. This is what we wanted to see. Whew.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, no die from last shot. I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9 and this line is never on vacation.